Welcome to episode 2 of Discover Ocala, presented by Showcase Properties of Central Florida. I'm Valerie Dailey, the presenter for this podcast. Discover Ocala was created to highlight the many aspects of our Central Florida community that create a positive and impactful difference in the lives of our residents and continue to shape the landscape of the Ocala and Marion County area. In episode 2, we visit with Joe Norick, Chief Customer Officer of HITS, along with Showcase Realtors Liz Gray and Claire Khuen. I'd like to welcome you, Joe, to our podcast. It's actually our second podcast of the year, and I also have with us Liz and Claire. They're both agents with Showcase Properties, and today we're going to be talking about HITS and why HITS is resurging in the community. And so if you can tell us a little bit about what you've done this year and kind of maybe where you're going.
Well, thank you so much. Yes, we are entering into a new era of HITS right now, and we're very excited. Our new ownership group, which is now 1 year, the Traub Capital Partners out of New York, acquired HITS. And it's been almost a complete change, a whole new era, a whole new vision of what they want to see a horse show become. Of course, we started here with Ocala. This is a location that has been part of the HITS family for almost 40 years, and we're thrilled to be here. And we had a beautiful showgrounds. Post Time Farm is just gorgeous off 27. And Traub really believed in the investment to make Ocala special for the HITS family. And it's going to be our start. It's just a start. We're taking the same principles to Culpeper, Saugerties, our Vermont shows, and out to Chicago, and of course our new addition, Del Mar, California. But it all starts right here in Ocala. This is an amazing community. The relationships that have been forged here over the years with Showcase, the local community, we're thrilled. And we knew it was time to put our best foot forward. And we're really excited.
Great. Well, I know, Claire, you've been a part of the HITS circuit for a long time as a competitor, I believe, well before you started in real estate, and now as a realtor. Tell us a little bit about what you've experienced with HITS and kind of where it started and where it's grown to now and what you're excited about.
Well, my first horse show I went to was in 1984 of HITS, and it was down in Miami. And then he put on one at the old at Foxley Farm. And then I ended up meeting my husband at HITS. And so that was a good start.
I didn't know that.
And I then moved to Maryland, and we used to show at Culpeper all the time. Saugerties, went up to the HITS horse shows in Poughkeepsie that Tom had at their family. So it's been a big part of our life, showing a lot of young horses and jumpers. And so when we moved to Ocala, it really was because we would come down every winter and show at HITS. So it made sense for us to end up living in Ocala rather than going between the two. So got my real estate license later on, because so many people would come down to HITS in the wintertime and wanting to come to the area and spend more time. So it kind of was a great transition for me as well, to be able to show people around. And that was why I got my license. I would drag people around and say, oh, you should buy here and look at this. And someone would say, you should get your license. So anyway, I love Ocala and love where we are. And HITS is great this year, getting this new transformation and new ownership. And I see a huge resurgence. Everyone's loving it.
Yeah, I've heard lots of raving comments about the new arenas. Tell us a little bit about that.
We partnered with Wordley Martin. The team is partially based here in Ocala, Sharon Wordley, and we were looking for the best possible footing for both the hunter rings and our jumper rings. And Sharon and I sat down, and we'd interviewed many people. We sat down, we had a unique timeline, which was a little tight, and a lot of dirt to move. And we wanted to come up with a great surface that horses would, A, perform their best, but also be healthy. We wanted a surface they could jump on regularly. The concussion would then be absorbed into the footing, not the horse. And that's a big part of what we do. We're looking for a healthy environment. We have the footing, we have the trails, we're grooming things, we have the beautiful paddocks. So again, the footing has been a huge emphasis. It was something that was brought to our attention by many of our clients. Footing, footing, footing. So that's where we started.
Good, good. And Liz, I think you're actually showing at HITS. So tell us a little bit about that. Why at HITS, and how are you doing?
I'm a newbie to Ocala compared to everybody else. I moved here in 2016, trained racehorses for 28, 30 years. And kind of got tired of moving every 4 months, and came here and bought a farm, and I had some thoroughbreds left over, so to speak, and started training hunter jumpers. And I don't know, here I am all of a sudden after 35 years, I'm in the show ring.
That's great.
And it's like a whole new chapter in my life. So I've been breeding and showing, and was supposed to show today.
And here you
And
are.
here I am. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah.
What you're describing is really what we always saw as a vision. I know Tom Strazzeri had this vision for HITS. It was something that was going to bring the community together.
Yep.
Bring people to Ocala, Florida, an amazing community. I don't think people realize the reach from Orlando to Gainesville, how fantastic this is.
Yep.
We have airports. I'd love to see Ocala get a few flights, which would make
great.
all of our lives a little easier. But the fact is, Ocala is a wonderful community. You have a little bit of a city feel. You have wonderful restaurants.
Yep.
You know, whether we're eating at Katya or working our way to Crazy Cucumber or any of the other fabulous restaurants we all go to.
Daryl's.
And okay, everything. Breakfast at Daryl's. The only place you can get a real cup of coffee at 6 a.m. in the morning. You're right, Daryl's. But this is what I love about Ocala.
Yeah.
You could have a family here. This is one of the few places that you could bring an equestrian and the rest of the family together. They can play golf. They can play tennis. I mean, the tennis courts are everywhere. Swimming pools.
Right.
It's pretty nice. It's a
But
great
and
spot.
accommodating. For me, I can show a property, get done with that, go grab my horse, throw him in the trailer, go show 2 classes, take him home, and get back to work.
You know, that was a big thing this year for us. We welcome the ship-in competitor. And again, because yourselves being in real estate, I mean, Showcase can sell you a beautiful property. You can keep your horse at home.
Right.
You can groom it, take care of it, turn it out. You can ship over to our facility. We have a lovely ship-in area we fixed this year.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited about what we're doing for 24. Our ship-in will be even better. We're going to spread them out a little bit more, give people more room. And I think it makes it so nice. It's one of the reasons to own a property here in Ocala is you can ship into us
Right.
and enjoy the horse show.
And I will add the office, the group of people in the office are so accommodating and so nice. Me not showing in so many years, I walked in, I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. Help me, walk me through this. And they were great. I mean, they were great.
We are really lucky. I would say part of the transformation is taking it to a can-do attitude, trying to be pleasing. We're in a customer service business.
Yeah.
You know, it's not always going to work out great, but we're going to always try. We're going to look for a solution. We're looking to make you enjoy this more. And we appreciate everyone who comes to the showgrounds. I have to tell you.
Well,
I see you every Sunday presenting
Yes.
that class means so much, that jumper division class, and seeing you out there with the saddle pad and those riders, they appreciate it, the
we
acknowledgement.
enjoy being a part of it and coming there and seeing the changes that have been made. I mean, we could never get a good cup of coffee over at HITS before, and now you have the coffee bar, you have good toilets. I know this sounds ridiculous, but I'm going to say these are the things that people used to talk about, the potholes in the driveway. But what you have that we love for the horses is the grass, the trees, the places to ride, the space. People are out there hand grazing their horses, and that's what you don't get at other places.
No,
you know,
that's so true.
it's horse friendly.
It's funny you talk about the bathrooms. That was one of the big things on our list. You know, of course, it was footing, cleanliness, and bathrooms. So this came down from the New York office. Please make them like thrones. Make it nice, make it clean. And we were fortunate. We brought in a great partner. We have a great sponsorship relationship with a group called Glass House out of Australia.
Oh.
The products can be found at Saks and Neiman's, if I'm not mistaken. And that's the hand soaps you guys are using, which I love. And it makes such a difference, I think. If you're in a bathroom, a nice soap is
Wow.
always lovely. So,
See, toilets, good
There you
coffee,
go.
great rings. What more can you ask for?
and
Yeah.
I love it when Showcase comes and puts out their nice presentations. So it's
Mm-hmm.
nice. We had a great time for your Grand Prix. It was amazing.
It was wonderful.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of
Lot
fun.
of
I love
fun.
that when I saw the interaction of who was at your table and the camaraderie and the agents. I mean, one of the things I've noticed with so many of the Showcase people, so many of them are equestrians. You know, I thought about you saying, hey, you would run out and show a piece of property. How many times have you done it in boots and breeches?
Every day.
There you go.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
Well, let me
Yeah.
tell you something. When I pay this much for a pair of breeches, I'm wearing the daggone things.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, when I see you at the horse shows, half the horse show knows you. It's pretty
Yes.
cool, right?
More
You
than
know, That's
half.
what's great.
Right. But I mean, it's so nice. And that's
Yeah.
what I think we need, that family environment.
Yeah.
We have a sport that we encourage a lot of children, young adults to come to. How nice is it that we can know they're all good, enjoying, having a nice time on the facility with friends, competing in a beautiful community.
Yep.
So what's new for 2024?
2024, we are going to continue with our cleanup. We painted half the facility. We are looking to finish the rest of our renovations, redoing a lot of the paddocks. You're going to see all the paddocks redone. More grass. There'll be more grass around, which I'm thrilled to have, as well as 3 new Wordley Martin arenas. So we're really excited about bringing in Wordley Martin again. And there's going to be some amazing new hunter rings going into 24,
That's me.
which we're really excited about.
good.
You know, we're going to utilize those beautiful oak trees, and we're going to be redoing the cafe. A lot of things are coming down the pike. So I think we're not going to stop. We're not resting. We're going to
Fun.
continue. As our CEO says, it's all gas, no brakes.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Well, we're excited that it has gone from, is HITS going to still be here, to HITS is really here and going to continue to grow.
You know, we look forward to being here. And I tell you, one of the things I look at from our business management point is we are so thrilled to have other exciting venues in the community. You know, Chester Weber and Live Oak, of course, the Weck family down the street. I think it's great. It just makes more horses, more people,
More opportunities.
more opportunities come to Ocala. So we welcome it. We're thrilled to be a part of it. I think we're probably the longest part of it, which is nice. So to see these other people come into this area, it's only good for Ocala and Marion County.
And that's why we love where we live. I really appreciate Joe, Claire, and Liz for joining us today and sharing with us why they love where they live right here in Ocala.
Discover Ocala is presented by Showcase Properties of Central Florida. As an independent brokerage firm for over 2 decades, Showcase Properties has helped customers throughout Central Florida achieve their real estate goals. Showcase Realtors offer expertise in a variety of property types and price points, and their services go beyond just buying and selling. Visit showcaseocala.com to connect with a dedicated local realtor and start your unique real estate journey today. We also want to thank you, the listener, for taking time to discover Ocala with us. We hope you enjoyed this month's episode, and if you did, please consider leaving us a review or rating wherever you're listening, or even telling a friend about us. If you have any questions on other organizations, individuals, or events you'd like to see covered in future episodes, you can get in touch with us directly at discoverocala@showcaseocala.com. See you next month.